today I have to start with a story that happened this week.
Okay.
I went to a beautiful party. Kathy Hilton, Nicky Hilton, Frida mom, Frida baby, and guess what? Beautiful party in Bel Air, mansion, like ice sculptures, balloon things that you only see at like really nice weddings and whatnot, showers. I walk in, valet parking, mansion, and she checks me in to say, like
your mother.
make sure you're not like crashing the party. And she goes, hi.
Who did?
The lady that checks you in.
Okay.
She goes, hi, can I get your name and your guest? And that's when I knew I fucked up.
Why? Because you didn't have a guest?
I was like, no, because Allegra didn't come and my mom didn't want to come and I didn't want to take Layla because I wasn't going to stay very long because I had to come back for the Amazon live.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, it's just me.
Were you supposed to bring a guest?
No, I could if I wanted to, but I didn't have to.
Like you didn't respond with a guest because sometimes I'll piss people off because there's food involved and there's price involved.
No, I just
but
said
a big
me.
Beverly Hills party like that, they don't give a fuck about price.
No, it wasn't even food. There was no food.
Okay.
It was just like light
just ice
apps.
sculptures. You can like lick the sculpture if you
air.
If
Trust
you
me, these girls do not eat.
Okay.
Trust me, the girls at this party were like not eaters.
Okay.
So I walk in and lo and behold, Kathy and Nicky are standing shoulder to shoulder right there as soon as I walk in.
That sucks.
And I was like, hi, nice to see you. And she was like, nice to see you.
You definitely could get awestruck in that moment.
And then I had to be like, oh my God, Kathy, like we saw it. We've met before at the Kathy Carol Bell thing. And she was like, yes, of course.
Well,
and
I mean, you were
stayed
invited.
up late. So Kathy and I hung out.
I obviously know who you are. You were invited.
No, she was like, no, but Kathy was like, we stayed late at that one dinner that we met at the first time. And I said, yes, that's exactly right. And that's why I love you, because Kathy is so present. She's so in the moment.
Okay.
She's like this big overnight success that did not get affected in a negative way. And she was like, I'm going to prove to you that I remember the last time that we hung out. And she was right. And she proved it to me. And then I was like, yes. And then these other really tall, blonde, skinny girls that looked just like Nicky walked in right behind me. So then Nicky like pivots and like went and said hi to them, as she should. She's pregnant. She's having a baby. She's 38, you guys. She's pregnant at 38. Shout out to all the moms that are doing it late in life. And congratulations to everyone there.
Congratulations.
I'm just saying it was a rough day to go to such a nice thing where it was like the air was so stiff. You know, like you walked in and there was like this pressure, like either you're an expecting mom or you just had one and you're like, oh, I remember when I was pregnant. And then it was just a lot. It was a lot. And I went by myself and it felt lonely to go.
I'm surprised. You're usually great in the room. Like I said, we went to that Christmas party. You left me the second we walked in.
Maybe that was my karma.
Well, then it was well deserved.
I think it crossed my mind that the reason why I was left like that. So here's what happened. I walked in, I said hi to them. Then there was this giant cascading staircase that opens up to the whole backyard with like massage stations and gifts and cashmere and monograms and, like caviar and everything. And so I had an opportunity to look over the party and the pool and be like, is there anyone that I know here? There wasn't anyone.
See, that's what the difference is. That you acclimated yourself pretty well to Jeff Lewis's party because you knew everybody, or at least, and every three people you knew one of. So it was real easy for you to mingle. If you didn't know people like that, it was a lot more uncomfortable for you, like it was for me. And it's even worse in that room because in that room, all the people, for the most part, knew me. And I didn't know any of them.
Everybody knew you.
What?
Which is great.
No, it's awful.
No, it's great.
Awful.
No, it's
because you
great.
can't just like blend. You can't just like go into the corner and you like people. Yeah, no, it's terrible.
You walked into that party and you were like, "This is my worst.
My worst nightmare."
But I texted you from this party. I texted Tommy and I go, "Babe, I really feel stupid.
Yeah, you really weren't happy that
I'm all by myself." And I pulled up this text message from Tommy right now, and he goes, "Babe, you got this. You're good. You're okay."
Yeah, she's good in the room,
and it made
bro.
me feel good because, like, you were all I had in that moment, and you could have dissed me and not answered me, but you texted me right back. And it was just really sweet because like it made me feel like you have my back.
Well, everybody
in
has
a moment
strengths.
when I needed you.
Everybody has strengths, and that is one of your strengths. So you should never let one of your strengths be something to hold you back. Like you were, you know, everybody has certain things that they're not that good at, and sometimes from day to day you might feel a little, you know, not confident, and I get that, but like you're good in a room, bros. There's nothing those other women have on you. So you know, go in the room and shut the fuck up. Man.
Here's
you
my
know what I
text.
mean? You're good.
I go, I have literally never felt more stupid to come to something alone in my whole life. And you go, ha 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 ha, you're the best. Don't sweat it. You are fine. And I don't know, those were like important for me. Like that moment that you were there for me, it mattered.
But again, man, you know, that's something you should never feel self-conscious about because that's one of your strengths. It's one of your best qualities. But how was the party? It sucks. Sounds like it was lame.
Well, what's funny is that I got all these gifts from the party, and then I take my mom to Chin Chin. She rummages through all the gifts. Like she tore through them.
For sure.
And I was like, Mom,
like I said, man, she's a college freshman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Really,
what you got
really
here,
is.
bro? What you got here, dude? It's like fucking Spicoli. You know what I'm saying?
She goes, oh, no, it is for me. I want to check it. And I was like, Mom, these are for expecting moms. Like, are you pregnant? She's like, oh, no, you never know. Don't give it to anybody.
So we as everyone knows, we lived at Doheny for a period of time. And in that period of time, you know, there's still some mail that I get that goes back to the house. And from time to time, one of the envelopes will be open. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't, you know. Just checking. Just doing a little check, see what this is about. You know,
everyone has that mom.
Yes.
If you're lucky.
Yes, if you're lucky.
Who knows your credit score?
Yeah.
She'll sign on to your Credit Karma. Yeah. She'll check your bill to see if you're paid or if you're delinquent. She just wants to know.
Yeah, she's inquisitive.
And then she's also there like clutch to like help you if you were like filing for bankruptcy. But like at the same time, if you're, you know, in like she wants to know what you owe Amex.